Hi friends, welcome to Life Skills Principle. 10 characteristics of a class act to serve as your guide. Be a class act. Dan Sullivan, co-founder and president of the Strategic Coach. In every society, there are human benchmarks. Certain individuals whose behavior become a model for everyone else. Shining example that others admire and emulate. We call these individuals class acts. I've already mentioned Dan Sullivan, the creator of the Strategic Coach program. One of the groups he coaches is for high achievers earning over $1 million a year. Strive to become the kind of person who acts with class, who become known as class act, and who attracts other people with class to his or her sphere of influence. The third truth is society today is that there don't seem to be as many class acts around as there used to be. I think everyone will agree that actor Jimmy Stewart was a class act. Tom Hanks is a class act. So are Paul Newman and Denzel Washington. Koita Scott King and former president of South Africa Nelson Mandela are both class acts. But how can you differentiate yourself as a class act in a world where most people are unconscious and unspecial? The answer is that you have to consciously work to become free from the many fears, worries, anxieties that diminish the imagination and ambitions of the vast majority of people and operate outside the world of conventionality in a world of expanding awareness, creativity, and accomplishment. But to do this, you need a model of class act behavior to guide your own thinking and behavior. Dan had identified the following characteristics of a class act to serve as your guide. Number 1. Live by your own highest standards. Class act liberate themselves by establishing personal standards of thinking and behavior that are more demanding and exacting than those of conventional society. They are consciously chosen, established, and applied. Number 2. Maintain dignity and grace under pressure. There are 3 aspects of these characteristics. The first is imperturbability in the face of chores. Because you are used to leading yourself by living by your own highest standards, you are able to lead others as well. The second is calmness that gives courage. Your calmness gives others hope that things will turn out alright. The third is a quality of certainty. The greatest 20th century example of these characteristics of a class act was Winston Churchill, who in World War II almost single-handedly saved Western civilization from defeat at the hands of Nazi Germany by his ability to stay calm and provide confident and courageous leadership that focused the resolve of both the British and the Americans. Number 3. Focus and improve the behavior of others. Because a class act individual is a good role model, other people around them begin thinking and acting at a level that surprises both themselves and others. Someone who best exemplifies this third characteristics of a class act is Larry Bird, the great all-star Hall of Fame basketball player who played on the championship team with the Boston Celtics. To a person, the other players on those teams have said they were able to play at such a high level only because of Larry Bird examples and leadership. Number 4. Operate from a large inclusive perspective. Because class acts are in touch with their own humanity, they have a deeper understanding and compassion for the humanity of others. They are compassionate about human failures and are courteous in the midst of conflict. Number 5. Increase the quality of every experience. Class act individuals have the ability to transform seemingly insignificant situation into someone enjoyable, meaningful, and memorable because of their conscious thinking and actions. They are creators rather than merely consumers, and they constantly enrich the lives of others by introducing greater beauty, significance, uniqueness, and stimulation into every experience. Number 6. Counteract meanness, pettiness, and vulgarity. The hallmarks of these characteristics are courtesy, respect, appreciation, gratitude, and generosity of spirit. One of my favorite examples of these characteristics of a class act is Pat Riley, the former coach of the Los Angeles Lakers and the New York Knicks and current coach of the Miami Heat. What makes him a class act in my mind is his grace in the face of loss of the court. What Pat was coaching the Miami Heat in the NBA playoffs against the New York Knicks, he invited the entire opposing team and its coach to his home for a barbecue and personally spoke to each player, congratulating all for a great season and wishing them the best. Too, Pat could have been competitive and aggressive. He acted instead in a way that elevated and acknowledged others. That's a class act. Number 7. Take responsibility for action and result. Class act individuals are accountable when others hide. They tell the truth about their failures and they transform defeat into progress. Number 8. Strengthen the integrity of all situations. Class act individuals are always establishing and achievers. Class act individuals are always establishing and achieving larger goals that require them to constantly grow and develop as well as add increasing value to the world. Number 9. Expand the meaning of being human. Class act individuals approach everyone, including themselves, uniquely, and as a result constantly find new ways to make life better for themselves and others. And pushing boundaries for themselves, they do the same for others by giving them new freedom to express their uniqueness in the world. Number 10. Increase the confidence and capability of others. Can class acts are energy creators rather than energy drainers? Class acts build confidence in themselves by consciously choosing their governing ideas and ideals and creating structures that support the fulfillment of their aspiration and capabilities. These new structures also support others in their full expression by creating environments that encourage greater creativity, cooperation, progress, and growth. Thanks for watching.